guess what note I hit on his piano. Your answers will be submitted to our podcast, and then we'll read them. If you got the answer wrong, you'll be decapitated.
Hey guys,
That's when a freight train hits you in the head real hard.
it's the podcast.
Eat the cherry one. No, sorry, there's no cherry. The raspberry one I'm talking about. It's got raspberry seeds in it. I brought a box of chocolates for Tim because we're gonna fuck tonight.
I don't think it's got raspberry seeds in
I
it.
swear to Christ. Are you eating the circle one?
No, I mean the oval.
The oval?
Yeah,
It doesn't have raspberry seeds in there for you?
I don't think so.
You gotta look a little harder. This could be a little chunk of something. Did I have a bad chocolate?
I think you had a bad chocolate.
Uh-oh. Scream, scream the daddy. Oh.
The only thing crunchy in there is the chocolate.
That sucks. You didn't get a good experience then. There you go.
There's one.
There's
Okay.
one. Tim found it.
Right at the end.
I didn't think I was wrong.
Let me just eat like into the mic.
Let me cough around it.
Let me just eat right into it.
Let me cough around it. Sorry. I said I was going to be quiet this episode. Then I realized I screamed. Good morning, Tim. Good morning, Tim. All right, Tim, you have to guess how many things are in my car. We're playing a game. I'm sorry to tell you that.
How many things are in your car?
Yeah, what I said.
Like how many things are in how many things are in your car? What does that mean? Is that like not counting stuff that
No.
would normally be in it?
No.
Like is your glove box off limits? Are we talking about shit in your trunk?
No.
Is it stuff that could be used for escaping danger of the police?
You could probably chuck one at a close distance, and they'd probably be really confused. But not,
Okay.
but not really.
You have 5 things in your car.
I have 5 things in my car. That's correct. I have more than 5.
Oh, so
Anyway,
it's not as
I've
correct
been
as it
having a
could
great
be.
day. You didn't get it completely right,
Yeah.
but I'll accept the answer.
All right, are you gonna? Do I get to know what the real answer is?
Yeah, maybe.
Do I have to keep?
No,
yeah.
there's a bunch of shit in my car. It was a bad question.
I'm here for the bad questions.
Well, so I have a computer in my car.
Oh, okay.
Another computer.
On top of there's a computer, and then there's a laptop.
Not in my car.
And then there's another computer.
Oh,
what?
so what I have at my
Hold on.
house. So, I have no, there's a computer in my car that I got today from work.
Okay.
For free.
Oh shit.
Yeah. another computer.
That's wild.
So I got a laptop from my girlfriend for Hanukkah, and I also got a MacBook desktop from her parents a couple months ago. And now I have another desktop computer. No monitor, but
You don't need that.
I guess not.
You don't need that part.
Guess not.
That part's easier to come by, to be fair.
It's easier to come.
You can plug it into your TV.
I could.
Yeah.
I could have sex with you right now. Do you want to? That's not what you said. Sorry. Sorry, Tim. No, I got a free computer again from work. Because they really want to play PC games with me. And they can't do that with my MacBook and the laptop that Emma bought me. I love her so much. She bought me one that was definitely made to scam people.
Yeah.
So into buying laptops for cheaper, but it's not cheap.
That's unfortunate.
It scammed people into buying cheaper laptops.
Yeah.
So that's in my car. I also have a flash drive in Pan's Labyrinth.
A flash drive, yeah.
The computer isn't done being... they had to take the hard drive out, and I need to put a bunch of other stuff into it, so I have to figure out... And I have to install Windows onto it. And I don't know how to do any of that.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff to do.
I have to figure out a lot. Not this weekend.
So they gave you a computer because they wanted to play games with you?
No.
What?
What's a story? How do you tell one?
Do you know Brim and the
cleaners?
The cleaners? Yeah.
Brim and the Cleaners?
Yeah, you know that one? Classic. It's a classic story.
They usually talk about Aesop's Fables, but no one ever talks about Besop's Fables.
Yeah, that's true. And Brim and the Cleaners is just one of the most classic. Like,
I've
if you
heard
were
of that
going to
one.
try and learn to tell a story, I feel like that's like the template.
You know, that's the template.
Yeah.
That's the template. My body's a template.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't not say that.
Yeah, no?
I wouldn't say something else,
Yeah,
I guess.
now?
I wouldn't say a different thing.
Yeah, now.
Yeah.
right now.
We're not going to tell Brim and the Cleaners right now.
No, you gotta look it up. I mean, if you don't know it right now.
If you don't know it,
we don't need to tell you.
we wouldn't tell you.
There's no way no one hearing this doesn't know Brim and the Cleaners.
Yeah, everybody knows it.
Anyway, so what was happening today is we were cleaning out the fucking... It's really a lot like Windows Doors and More.
Yeah.
We were clearing out the storage room of just a bunch of shit that was in there.
Yeah.
And one of them, there was two, like, computers in there, like two desktop computers that were, like, missing stuff that they didn't have for it, and they just weren't going to sell it, so they were going to throw them out. And then Alan, a guy I work with named Alan, was like, "You want one?" And I went, "I mean, I don't really need one." He's like, "Yeah, but I mean, there's not much you'd have to do. I mean, you could play games on it and stuff." And I was like, "All right, I guess I'll take it."
Yeah.
Because at the very least, this will give me experience on learning on how to work on computers. So. Oh yeah, you should probably turn that off.
Yeah.
We can't do another show like that.
No, we can't do another one like that.
Well,
yeah. Oh yeah, he's been there.
You had to be quiet.
He's been there. So you just got this today, so you haven't had a chance to like look at anything with it.
No,
You
I
just-
don't have a
you just
monitor
know
for
you're-
it.
Well, yeah, I mean,
And it's
fair
also
point.
missing some important parts. I don't think I could. I have to like do stuff to it, and
Yeah,
we'll figure it out, I guess.
yeah,
So I stumbled into that, but that'll be fun.
yeah.
Man, I was real upset today because I wanted so many. I was getting real mad at work because there's so much stuff. There's so much stuff there. There's so many games. There's so much shit that's just like on the ground.
Yeah.
And like not being like shipped out to people to be sold.
Right.
It's just sitting there, and I know they've been sitting there for. I mean, some of it has been sitting there for like a year.
That's a long time. To
It is
be
a
sitting
very
there.
long time,
Yeah.
and I'm like, are these going out? Because if they're not, give me them.
Yeah, yeah.
Give me them. I'm waiting for the day they're just like, this is not worth selling, and then I could just steal it out of their hands. Be like, thank you. God damn it. And there's so much shit there that I want, but it's like so expensive.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking God.
Isn't it always?
Dude, a copy of Pokemon Emerald, $120.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money for one game.
It's more money than it is to buy the system.
Yeah, that's true.
It's more.
That's weird.
By a good bit.
That's
by
weird.
like $40.
That's weird. That's dumb.
It's
a little
dumb, but every time I try to bring that up, people I work with are just
They're like, do you know how big inside the game is?
Do you know how big it is? And I go, I understand that. I think.
Look at the game.
It's like, hold on.
Like open it up and look inside.
Have you been in?
Have you been in the game?
Have you been in the game yet? Dude, just go in there.
Go
You're
inside
like, oh my God. You can't even. There's a wall over there, but you don't know where it is because it's so far away.
Yeah, it could be miles away for all you know.
Could be.
Yeah.
No, every time they're just like, well, I mean,
yeah,
there are ways to, and then they'll say like, you can
steal it for free.
You could put an I wish they'd say that. God, I want to sometimes. I hate my moral compass.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I know for a fact that you guys don't know that that's right there.
Yeah.
And I could have just been like, in my pocket, that goes.
Now I have it.
And no one will miss it.
Yeah, well, it's good that you don't do that, though.
I'm glad I don't.
Yeah, because you'd get fired.
I'd get fired.
Yeah.
And I don't want that. And
I mean, there are other reasons not to do that, but I feel like that's the big one.
It's the big one now until they show to me that stuff's actually going to leave there at some point.
Yeah.
That stuff has a plan to get the fuck out of there. Yeah. That's my only thing. It's like, if I can't just have it for free, then get it the fuck out of my face.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wembley went nuts for a second.
Yeah.
That's a hell Wembley. That was just wind.
Windblade.
Windbleed's my favorite Thomas the Tank Engine friend.
Mine's Percy.
It's Percy's everyone's favorite.
Yeah, fucking got it. That's a name right there. But you're struggling with.
I'm struggling with it.
Conversation.
All right. No, I'm just upset about how expensive things are.
Yeah.
And every time that's right. Every time they're like, well, I mean, you can always. I mean, it's always cheaper to just put it on like an emulator. Like if you want a GameCube game or something, you could just get a Wii and then
play it on the wrong system.
Wii, and then
you're like, but I have a GameCube though.
Yeah, and they were like, "Oh, you shouldn't have bought a GameCube," and I was like, "Oh, well, I did." I did, and I get it if the game's like $30 still, or $40 is what I paid for Mario Sunshine. If that's what they all are, that's what they all are. Or hell, $60. But $100 for Paper Mario?
Yeah.
I know people love that game, but you can go fuck yourself hard. Mm-hmm. You can fuck yourself harder.
Fuck yourself harder.
If it's possible to play it for free on an emulator, what are we doing?
Yeah.
At that point, I get it. It's a collector's item, but there's a nice middle ground you can.
Right. Like, yeah, it would.
I want to collect it, but you're making it hard to.
If it costs like $70, like a rather expensive new game that came out, that'd be fine.
I'd like to be able to collect more instead of not being
instead of one of them.
Yeah, instead of just one, because I won't.
Here's one.
I'll be able to get one every once in a while if I want to be good with my money. That way, if I'm gonna collect a lot, though, they got to be a little bit cheaper.
Yeah. And
I want to be a collector. I like having them. I like having the original copies of things.
Hell yeah.
That's the reason why I do it. And if it's too expensive, it's going to be a big bitch.
Yeah.
I just thought you would see those prices, and
you 120 is wild to me.
You would see it, and you'd be like, "Fuck you,"
because I don't know what that game cost when it came out, but not that.
I guarantee it wasn't that.
Probably half that.
Probably less.
Yeah, that's
I bet it was like
I
40
figure
bucks.
probably less because older. Like that was in the past. Games didn't used to be what they are now. Because it'd be $60 now. It might be $70 now. But it wouldn't be more than that. And then like take into account that how many years ago that was. Mm-hmm. That was a lot of years ago. So yeah, it was probably like $40. And I understand, like games are still popular, inflation, and collectors. I get it, but like that's wild to me.
Pokemon Emerald it also happens to be the most popular one.
Yeah.
Oh, here's another thing that bothered me too. They had Pokemon Coliseum that was just sitting out there.
Oh yeah.
That's $100.
Oh wow.
It's a GameCube game.
Yeah.
And I was like, fucking $100. I opened the thing to look at the disc. The disc is like fucked up. And I'm like,
yeah, no. You can't be charging me $100 for something that's beat up.
I know what it's like to repair shit. Like sometimes when you repair things can go wrong.
Right.
And you can only do so much. Sometimes things just don't.
For sure.
You can't. No one's perfect.
For sure.
You can't help that.
But then you can't charge as much for that one.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. But
works.
We're still charging like crazy. What if I bought that and it just didn't fucking work when I got home? I'd be, oh my God, I'd be livid.
Yeah.
I'd be livid. Because it's like, what are we doing? What are we doing here?
No,
that's why it's good to, if you're a businessman, get into selling video games because you'll make some.
Yeah, I guess so. Damn.
You'll make some money. That's all it's for anyway. That's the whole video game business.
Yeah. Man, video games is crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Did you know? Did you see
the Game Awards?
Do you have about it? No, I didn't.
I heard that they happened and people streamed it.
Probably.
I didn't know it was a thing that was streamed and people thought about.
Yeah.
But
I knew that. I just didn't know when or why or care.
Why? I didn't know why people.
No, I get it. I don't like watching award shows, period.
Do you want
for anything?
Let me look
I don't
up
care about award shows.
Well, then if you don't care, let me look up the Game Awards.
Tell me about it.
And then see if you can guess the winners.
I recently saw a thing and I don't know, but it was a concerning thought. Was that if
this is the concerning thought music?
Yeah. Was that if so I guess some companies have been talking about maybe charging for like the amount of hours of play that you get from a video game.
Mm-hmm.
So they'd be jacking the prices like way up. They're like, nah, like $60-$70 is not enough for you to pay because you're going to get like hundreds of hours of play. Which, yeah, we're going to get hundreds of hours of play, but like, nah, you can't be jacking it up over like $60-$70. It's already so expensive.
It is.
And I understand why the games are so pricey. It takes years and years to put them together. It costs so much money to develop them. I get why they cost what they do, but like jacking it up beyond that, like you're making it so people can't do it anymore. You know what I mean?
Not like poor people. It used to be like games where like anyone could get a game.
Yeah.
I mean, poor people would have to save up a little bit, and but now it's like. It's no longer as hard. It's no longer as accessible as it was.
Yeah, and you're talking about making it way worse. Like you can't. And somebody made a good comparison. Was like talking about like if we viewed everything like that. If it was like, oh, how many hours of use are you going to get out of it? That's how we'll price it. Mm-hmm. Like, so my lamp's going to be like $7,000 because I can use it for 10 years. Like. That's not how it works. You know what I mean? That's not how it should work.
But like that is kind of the sad. I just realized I brought up a good point with the fucking that games should be, if it's not collector's items, they should be like accessible to everyone. Because don't you want everyone to play your game?
Yeah.
Don't the people who made a game, don't they want that? I would think. I know you want the money too.
And that's where I'm like if you
get more people to be able to buy it and play it, then you get more money from it.
Right. Like I want the people that work on the games to get money from doing that. I want that to exist as an art form that's worth worth it to people to do, because I want video games to continue. So I want people to get money from doing it. But like, yeah, don't like. It also has to be something that people can afford to do.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta find a balance there.
And I think what's happening is that I don't think there's that many people like us.
Yeah.
Who are responsible. I mean, I'm not saying I'm responsible with my money. I fuck up and buy video games all the time, but I'm more responsible than plenty of other people.
Yeah.
Who I know who can be just as poor or poorer and buy games like it's nothing.
Yeah.
And not focus on it because they just want to play the game so bad.
Well, yeah, I bought a lot of games. I bought a lot of games for no reason a lot of times because I want to play them real bad. Yeah. And it's yeah. Yep.
All right. You want to hear some of these game?
Give it to me.
Okay. So I'm going to tell you all the nominees for. I mean, I'm not going to do every award, but I'll do some of them. This one's fun. Best Adaptation, celebrating game-inspired projects across entertainment, including TV, movies, comics, and more.
It's The Last of Us. It's The Last of Us.
So there's.
It's The Last of Us.
Is that your guess?
Yeah.
Well, can I read off these nominees?
It's The Last of Us.
You didn't hear all of them.
Okay, what's the first one?
Castlevania Nocturne.
Okay, it's not that one.
Gran Turismo.
Okay, it's not that one.
The Last of Us.
Oh, I think it's that one.
There's still two more.
Oh, okay. What's the next one?
The Super Mario Brothers
It's
movie.
not that one. It's not that one.
You're confident that it's not that one?
I'm pretty sure it's not that one. Am I about to be like totally blown away that it's that one?
There's one more.
What is it?
Twisted Metal.
Oh no, it's definitely that one. I was wrong before.
No, you think it's Twisted Metal?
Yeah, it's definitely Twisted
You're
Metal.
wrong. It's The Last of Us.
Fuck.
I wish you would. I mean, yes, it was going to be The Last of Us. I know, but I wish you would have let me say Super Mario Bros. Movie, because it's like that also came out this year, and if The Last of Us didn't come out this year, Super Mario Bros. Movie would have won.
I mean, fair point. Fair point. Although I didn't see Gran Turismo. I've heard that was pretty good. But I don't know. I don't know if I would put it in the same, because it's not really.
Okay, Tim.
Gran Turismo is not really an adaptation, though.
No. You could say Fast and the Furious is an adaptation of Gran Turismo, and I wouldn't know the fucking difference.
Yeah.
Cars.
Yeah, I mean, it is Cars.
Tim, the most anticipated game. Who won out of these? We got Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Okay.
We have Hades 2.
Okay.
Like a Dragon.
I didn't even know there was a Hades 2.
I didn't know there was a first Hades.
Oh. Well, that's a mistake that you've made. No, I'm kidding. I don't care.
It is a mistake. Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth,
Okay.
Star Wars Outlaws, and Tekken 8. What's your guess out of those nominees?
I
was
know
the most anticipated
so
game.
little about any of those. What was the first one again?
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
That one.
You think it's that one?
Yeah.
You got it. That's 2 for you.
It had to be that one.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why?
It's Final Fantasy.
That's a great point. But I would have expected you to be like Star Wars. I mean, it's Star Wars.
No, I was going to say Tekken 8 before I was going to say Star Wars. There's so many Star Wars games.
There's more than you think.
Look how many Star Wars games there are.
I mean, it's
look at all the Star Wars games. All right, look at my hands right now. Star Wars games.
Tim held up his hands. That's all he did. He just held his hands up in front of me and said Star Wars games. Do you want to guess the best esports team?
Yeah, it was Josh's team. It was Team Josh.
It did start with a J. It is JD Gaming.
JD Gaming.
I don't know what the fuck that is. Best esports game. We got Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, League of Legends, PUBG, and Valorant. Or Valorant. I don't know how you say it.
All right, run them through one more time.
Counter-Strike 2.
Okay.
Dota 2.
Okay.
League of Legends.
Okay.
PUBG Mobile.
Okay.
And Valorant.
Okay. Counter-Strike 2.
That would be incorrect. It is Valorant.
Fuck.
It's a newish game, I think.
I didn't know most of them, so.
Okay, I do not. Oh, holy shit. There's so much esports shit.
I'm such a I'm such an idiot. Do you think that so I feel a certain way, and I think I'm probably just wrong because I'm not living in the future. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the way I feel is that like the Wii won't have that retro looking back go want to play this like GameCube does. You know what I mean?
I would say that.
But then I'm like, but if I lived in the future, I'd probably be like, nah, people feel that way.
Yeah, about the Wii.
Yeah.
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 I had to test Wii's yesterday, and I plugged it in and started doing it, and I was like, I fucking missed the Wii.
Well, I'm nostalgic for the Wii. Mm-hmm. I'm nostalgic for the Wii, but I never played on a GameCube. Mm-hmm. And GameCube has like that's kind of cool and retro for me.
Yeah. Yes.
You know, it's like a different category. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't have nostalgia for GameCube because I never played one.
Yeah.
But I'm like, GameCube's cool as fuck. So, you know, but again, like, given more time, like, maybe that'll be. I think so as well
with the Wii, because I plugged it in and I can tell it's going to be there too, like not too long.
But I feel like for me, GameCube is the most, at least currently the most recent that falls into that for me. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh God, I had shit in my eye.
Oh, shit in his eye.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tia. I know she has a headache. Tim, what do you think was the best? Okay, we'll do the categories now. The best sim strategy game. You got Advanced Wars 1+, City Skylines 2, Company of Heroes 3, Fire Emblem Engage, and Pikmin 4. Which one do you think won best sim strategy game?
Fire Emblem 3.
That was not one I said. It was Fire Emblem Engage. There's so many Fire Emblem games, and Fire Emblem 3 came out so long ago, so that's why I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
You said 3 near
Before
when you said that.
Yes,
so
I
was
did.
just like, yeah, that's the same thing.
You're fine. I was just thinking, there's so many Fire Emblem games that I'm like, why would anyone care about any of these?
Yeah.
It is not Fire Emblem 3. So when you get it wrong, you gotta hit that one. When you get it right, you gotta hit another one. It's Pikmin 4. It's a strategy game.
I didn't think that could be true. The false.
I forgot. I mean, I wouldn't
But
think about
it was one of the nominees, so yeah.
It is like a strategy game, though. You got.
Well, yeah.
I want to play the Pikmin games. I've never played any of them.
I didn't think so.
So we got best family game.
All right.
Disney Illusion Island.
Okay.
Party Animals.
Okay.
Pikmin 4.
Okay.
Sonic Superstars and Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Which one do you think won that one?
What were the first two?
Disney Illusion Island.
Well, not that one.
Party Animals.
Probably not that one.
Pikmin 4.
I'm going to go with Pikmin 4. Pikmin 4 win this one too.
That's incorrect.
Fuck it.
It is Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
I was going to guess that, but then I was like, nah.
Because it was so recent that it came out.
Yeah.
I really want to play it. I don't have money to play new games like we were just talking about. So. We got it wrong again. Best fighting game. Okay.
Yeah.
God of Rock.
God of Rock.
Mortal Kombat 1.
God of Rock.
You still think it's God of Rock?
Yeah.
You got it. Let's.
You got it.
Move on. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. Are you saying I got it wrong?
Yeah.
That wasn't my guess.
Okay.
You also have Pocket Bravery.
Okay.
And you got Street Fighter 6.
Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, you got it. Okay. Best action adventure game.
Okay.
You have Alan Wake 2.
Oh.
Marvel's Spider-Man 2.
Oh.
Resident Evil 4.
Oh.
The Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
Oh.
And then The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh. Oh.
That's a lot to choose from.
I'm gonna
for best
pick,
action adventure game.
Alan Wake 2.
Is that who you want it to be? Who do you want it to be, first of all?
Well, I haven't played the Alan Wake game, so I can't really say whether or not I'd want it to be that. I want it to be... I mean, I haven't played... The only one of those that I've played is Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2.
But based on the first game of these two, I think I want it to be Tears of the Kingdom.
But you think it's...
I think it's Alan Wake 2.
It is Tears of the Kingdom.
Fuck me.
It is Tears of the Kingdom. That's a hard one. That was probably the hardest one.
But I mean, also Alan Wake it came out pretty recently too. So maybe that was part of it.
I've never even heard of those games. Wrong. But I didn't even know they had Resident Evil 4 out already. I really want to play through those remakes.
Yeah.
Those Resident Evil remakes.
Yeah.
And they've just remade 4, which is like the most popular one.
Yeah.
Thank you. I got it right. Best action game.
Okay.
You got Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon.
Oh, that's a long name.
It is. Dead Island 2?
Okay.
Hold on. Dead Island... Oh, no. Dead Island Riptide is what came out a long time ago.
No, I didn't know that.
I didn't know there was a new Dead Island game. Okay.
Yeah.
Ghost Runner 2.
Yeah.
Hi-Fi Rush.
Yeah.
And Remnant 2.
Fucking...
You're not going to get this one right because you don't remember the first thing I said.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well,
As a little freebie.
It's Ghost Island Rush 3.
It's not. It's none of those. Those were all the. You're like, I don't remember the first thing you said. Let me try to combine all the other things he said, and that'll be it.
Yeah.
Armored Core 6: Fires of Rubicon was the
shit.
winner. I don't have a single clue what that game could be,
no,
but it's the 6th one.
All right. Give me another. Talk to me more.
Let's do.
Talk to me more. All right.
Let's do.
Fuck you. Keep talking.
I'm gonna keep talking.
Oh fuck you, dude. Oh fuck.
Holy shit! There's so many games.
Oh fucking shit!
I'm trying to skip through.
Oh no! Oh shit!
Okay. Best ongoing game, which is awarded to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time.
Okay.
So that's such a cool. These game awards are pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Those are cool awards.
Yeah.
So we got.
It's too bad I don't care about awards.
It is, but I kind of care about game awards just because it's like I like
it's
games
for a good
more.
thing. I like that video games get recognized for shit.
Yeah, because this isn't like.
It's like art.
I'm sure they'll talk about voice actors, best voice actor, best like soundtrack or something.
Yeah.
But this is really just going to like the people
the developers.
Yeah, the people who made the fucking game.
Yeah.
Which I guess other
fucking
things
cool.
do.
I like that. I just don't. I'm not gonna watch it.
Me neither. But it's fun. We'll just do this every time.
Yeah. All right. I'm all right with that.
So the first one on best ongoing game, Apex Legends,
Okay.
Cyberpunk 2077,
Okay.
Final Fantasy 14,
Okay.
Fortnite,
Okay.
and Genshin Impact.
It's Fortnite.
It's not Fortnite.
Well, shit. What is Fortnite anymore?
People love that game still.
What I'm saying is, what is that game?
Yeah.
Because it used to be just one thing, and now it's like a billion things.
I think
What's
it's
happening?
You know what's crazy?
Like you can like race cars and shit in it now, and
Really?
then like Joey was playing like Guitar Hero in it basically the other day.
Were you playing?
No,
Oh, okay.
but he was telling me about this, and I'm like,
We should. Maybe
what is that game?
What if we just try to figure it out
What is
together?
that game?
And we play.
Yeah, we should do that. But yeah, that's the only reason I picked that one, because I'm like, it seems like they're just doing everything in that game.
Yeah,
They're
I don't
just
know.
like that game.
I feel
I
like-
used to say, the Oasis with the whole Ready Player One shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I used to say that GTA Online was probably like the closest thing to that right now, because there's like games inside of the game, and then you can like go and do shit, and like it's, I don't know, it feels the most sandboxy open world to me of the online multiplayer shit.
Yeah,
Well, it's Fortnite now. I mean, it's got to be Fortnite now. That's the closest to that.
They're trying to make it's like a new kind of Minecrafty, Gmod-y kind of thing.
Yeah.
Kind of, not quite on those levels, but yeah.
Right.
I don't know if I'd still like Fortnite, because I'm not a big. I don't like shooting games. I don't like.
See, that's
them.
what I'm saying. I don't think it matters. You can
Really?
probably play in modes where you don't have to care about that.
Yeah, that's fair. Anyway, so it's not Fortnite. It is Thank you. You got it wrong. It is Cyberpunk 2077.
See, I was gonna say that, but I was like, man, I don't know. I just wasn't sure that it could pull the win with how rocky of a start it had. You know what I mean? Like, I know that's not what the category is about, but like with the way people viewed it because of how it started. But hey,
Yeah, let's just get right into it.
yeah, let's get it.
The Game of the Year nominees.
John.
So you have Alan Wake 2,
Okay, Alan Wake 2, yeah.
Baldur's Gate 3,
Baldur's Gate, it had to be.
Marvel's Spider-Man 2,
Had to be.
Resident Evil 4 Remake,
Didn't expect it, but makes sense.
Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
And The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
It had to be. Fucking Baldur's Gate. I mean, that's it. That's the one.
Really?
Baldur's Gate.
You got it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You feel good about that?
I do. Yeah.
How? I don't know what Baldur's Gate is.
You don't know what Baldur's Gate is?
I've heard someone say it today, and I was like, I thought it sounds like a game that's been around for years. It sounds like a a fucking old ass game. But no, I don't know what it is. Is it like Elden Ring?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, it's like somebody's gonna be like,
I'm coming. Saya.
say.
That's the title.
It's like a role playing game. It's like a D&D type of role playing game, but it's
Okay.
like a video game
But it's D&D.
ish.
Like
Like I think it uses some of the same, like the way you do like turns and like your I mean, a lot of games use similar.
is it?
but
So it's what the fuck is that called?
sexy?
Turn based.
Yeah, I think it's turn based.
Okay, that's cool.
I could be completely wrong, but from hearing people talk about it, that was the impression that I got.
So like Final Fantasy a little bit.
Yeah, I haven't played Final Fantasy,
okay,
so I
me
don't know.
neither.
But
I'm so not a
from
gamer.
what I've heard, it's really good. Everybody likes it, and I've heard so many people talk about it. Way more so than I have anything else that you listed off there. So I was like, I mean, it's probably gonna be that one.
Oh, you know why it sounds like it's been around forever? Because it's Baldur's Gate 3.
Well,
It means
yeah,
there's
fair
two
point.
other Baldur's Gates before it
Yeah.
that I've probably heard about before.
Yeah, you're right about that. I would think.
I'm so dumb.
I would think you're right about
Damn,
that.
Baldur's Gate beat out Tears of the Kingdom. I haven't played Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
Everyone's still talking about how it's not like a real Zelda game.
Oh, they're
still
talking about that.
There's still people talking
People
about.
are saying that.
Well, that's what they said about Breath of the Wild, is that it didn't feel like a real Zelda
Why?
game. Because
You know how when you make a game now, it's different than when you used to make games. Because
I think what they're saying is like it's just different. It's more
different because it's new.
What one guy said at work the other day, it's only different because it's new.
I mean, it's obviously that's not true. There are plenty of other factors, but I feel like a lot of it boils down to this isn't an old game now.
It's more, it's like they said it just feels like any action and adventure open world game. It just feels like any of them. When the old Zelda games felt like there is only Zelda. Like it's only Zelda that's like this.
I will admit that I have not played that many video games in my life.
Me neither.
But I will tell you that Breath of the Wild is the only game I've played that felt like that.
That felt like what?
That game. I've never played a game that felt like Breath of the Wild. So I'm not going to say that it feels like the other Zelda games, but I'm saying, like, if your complaint is that it feels like a bunch of other games, I'm like, what other games does that feel like? Because I'd like to play those. Genuinely, like,
those sound good.
Those sound pretty good to me.
Holy shit, this exists everywhere. I'll play all of them and enjoy it.
I really liked that game.
Yeah. So yeah, and they were saying that at work the other day, and I was kind of like, oh, what the fuck ever. I don't get out of your own ass right now talking about it.
I guess at the end
they were
of the
just
day,
hating on Nintendo the whole time, and I'm like, I get Nintendo hate. But they were just going, they're like, what good Nintendo? I was like, hold on a second. Nintendo's on a fucking roll right now. I don't know if you paid attention. Since the Switch came out, they've been on, like, all their new games. I guess super hardcore gamers who are, like, used to the old Nintendo games are like, whatever, this doesn't feel like the old whatever.
Yeah.
And, the most popular of the Mario parties, like the most popular Mario Party that came out on the Switch that's like really good is because it has all the old maps and old stuff on it.
Yeah.
But it's like I think you're forgetting that people really like that because holy fucking shit, the like Mario Party like 8 through 10 or whatever were such trash garbage that they had to do that because they were so bad.
Yeah.
That's why they went back exactly to that, and that's why it's so popular.
Right.
And it's just it's kind of annoying because I'm like, those games, you just get out of your own butt real quick and just enjoy it.
Like, I really don't have any room to like have an opinion about this because, again, I have not played a lot of these games, but I really do feel like a lot of that sentiment is like, it doesn't feel like the old games. It's not the old games.
That's what
is why. There's one reason why it doesn't feel like the old games is because it's not.
Because it doesn't fucking have to.
It wasn't them.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Get over it. That's all because I'm like, I was for a great example, the newest Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, right?
Yeah.
The newest Pokemon games. No game will be as hard as Platinum was, and probably won't be as good in my opinion because I think that game is great. But that doesn't take away from how fucking awesome it was to be in like an open world Pokemon game, and how awesome it was that they did this thing with the title instead.
Yeah.
And just fucking did something with it. You know? It was just nice to see that. It's like, why can't you have both things?
Well, I feel like it's kind of a viewing. It's almost like viewing the new games that come out as taking away from, when you really should just be viewing it as like, this is in addition to. Mm-hmm. So if the game is like not a good game, I totally understand being upset about it, because it's like, you love this thing and now they've put out more to it and it kind of takes away from it because it's not good. Mm-hmm. But when they put out a good game and your complaint is like that it doesn't feel like the other ones, it's like, I mean, but is that really that bad? Mm. Of the things that could like, it could be a bad game. Wouldn't that be worse?
Yeah.
And I hate when people use there are worse things that could happen as an argument for stuff. So I just did that. But whatever. But it's just, it really is. It's, but like,
we're talking about video games right now, so I think you should say that, because like it's too overthought.
It's just not that deep.
It is not that. I swear to God, it's not that. Video games are the least deep.
Yeah.
And sometimes
it also makes me feel like I can't talk about video games with people
sometimes,
because like things like Zelda, I have not played a lot of the old ones, and so I'm like, I can't talk about how I like Zelda. Like I genuinely, I was thinking about getting a Zelda case for my Switch, and then I decided not to, because I was like, oh, people will be like,
That's so sad.
Yeah.
Get it.
And I'm like,
If it looks cool
you know,
and you like Breath of the Wild, you should get it.
and that's how I feel too. But it's like, nah.
You played Breath of the Wild? If you played Breath of the Wild and you like Zelda, it's still Zelda.
Yeah. 100%.
I promise 100%. You, because I have played older Zelda games. I haven't beaten them because I don't have to.
Yeah.
Because I don't have to understand what the feel of those games are like.
Right.
It's still like, it's not that different.
Yeah.
It's not. It's just an open world version of it.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. They just made it an open world game. Yeah. That's it. That's all that happened.
I mean, it makes sense that that's what, because what else would they do?
I don't know.
Like, I mean, like.
But I do want to say that I don't mean any. I don't. The people at work are still like really cool.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I just feel like I have to say that because I was throwing them under the bus a little bit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they're fine. They know more about games, so they know, or not know more. They've experienced more,
right,
than I have or you have,
and then so they have more to say.
So they have more to say, and their opinions become more nuanced, and so
yeah. It's like wine tasting.
And a little more niche. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
like I'm going to taste a wine and be like, pretty good. And then somebody else is going to be like, it's got notes of shit in it. All right.
They've had so much fucking wine before that they're like, well,
they got really drunk one time.
They had so much wine that they don't remember who my name is.
They don't remember me.
Squirm? Are you Squirm?
I am.
This podcast is brought to you by Squirm.
Yeah, Squirm.
If you are getting horny at home right now, go ahead and squirm into your pants.
Basically, the moral of the story is there are a lot of video games. They should be accessible to people, and it's okay.
Yeah, man.
And everybody would know that if they paid attention to Brim.
You don't even remember.
I don't remember. Oh, yeah, if you just paid attention to the moral from Brim and the Cleaners.
Brim and the Cleaners.
Brim and the Cleaners.
It's a Besop fable.
Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. Sometimes they can't remember the full title. But Brim, I mean,
I forgot about the three.
Story.
I forgot about the three black sheep one.
Yeah, well, we did. You and I both forgot about it.
We did.
Yeah.
Holy shit. You know what else was... should we talk about video games still?
No, probably not.
Probably
but we
not.
Can. What was it?
I was just going to say, I played the... What time are we at?
48.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
Are you serious?
Yeah, podcast almost over.
We talked only about video games this whole... I feel a little bad.
I mean, me too, but hey...
That's what we like.
Hey, look, it's better than when we have podcasts that doesn't go...
we don't have anything to talk about.
And then it goes bad.
Yeah.
That's worse for sure.
A lot worse.
So...
But you know what? Yeah, I don't care.
I'd say
that's what I want to talk about.
At least 10% of our audience likes video games.
Yeah, that's fair. Do you think we have enough people to listen to even say there's 10%?
I was going to say, I don't think
that means we have to have 10 people that listen.
At least like 3 people like it. Like the video games.
Okay, yeah,
that's fair. One person likes it. Likes the video games.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Correct.
I love video games. I love video games. I've been on such a game kick because of this job, and I just want to.
Game Kick is my favorite console.
That would be such a good name. Is the Game Kick?
Yeah, that would be.
That's the next Switch is the Game Kick. The Nintendo Game Kick.
Yeah.
What do you think it's gonna be?
Somebody was talking about how Switch, the next Nintendo system shouldn't be another Switch because they were like it'll be the same issue that they had with the Wii U where people didn't view it as like a new console.
It will not be the same.
No. They please keep doing the Switch.
It will not be the same thing as a Wii. The Wii U was so dumb is why.
Yeah. Please keep doing the Switch and beefing up the processing power. Like I want a Switch that can do some shit.
Keep
going.
That's kind of what it is. Is we just want, because the Switch doesn't have all that power.
Yeah.
Or anything really.
Yeah.
And that's all it needs. If it had that, holy fucking shit.
It's like the perfect fucking console.
It really would be.
Yeah.
because I know people complain about the Joy-Cons and stuff about how too small they are. For one, I love that I can.
Ones.
Yeah, that's why. But like, that's fair. The original Joy-Cons, but most people will buy their own Pro controller or Switch control. Oh no, holy fuck, those are. Oh, they're so good. Those controllers, they're so good. They feel like an Xbox 360 one in your hand. Yeah,
they're I really like that controller.
Yeah,
and I also understand the complaints about the Joy-Cons. I do. I totally get it because they are kind of small, and when you're using it handheld, there's not a comfortable way to hold it.
No, not really.
But the fact that you can just pop it off and now you've got two controllers, I like you said, being able to hold your hands wherever you want, not having them near each other while you're playing, fantastic.
I love to hold my head, I like to sit back with my arms crossed behind my head.
Yeah.
I love to sit
do that
like
with
that.
Anything else.
You can't play games like that. But with the Switch, I can literally just do that, and it makes it and that's why it's nice that they're so small. Is because if they were a bit bigger, I wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah.
I could separate it however I want, but I wouldn't want to. I'd want to just put it back.
Well, and something I really like about it is at night when I'm laying in my bed and I got my woman there. And she wants to lay on me while I'm playing my video games.
That's the best.
I don't have to put my arms in a stupid way to hold the controller. I can just have them by my sides. That's so awesome.
Yeah, fuck you single people.
But anyway,
fuck you single people thinking about how you can't do that. Go fuck yourself. We're taken, and it feels so good. Your life sucks.
Your life sucks. Go pay attention to Brim and the Cleaners, all right?
What?
The moral of that story is
get a girlfriend.
That's a guideline to your fucking life, all right? Get a girlfriend, play some video games. Brim and the Cleaners, all right?
And they were writing that in the late 80s.
Ladies. Ladies.
Hey, ladies. Check it out. Listen up. Shut up.
But
no, don't shut up.
But the complaints with the Joy-Cons, the size of them and everything, there are so many third-party options and alternative things that they can do with it. And if Nintendo itself, it's such there are so many opportunities for them to allow for customization, and there is customization.
There's so much.
And I'm that's awesome. You don't really have that with the other consoles. You can customize controllers. You can customize controllers. You can buy third-party controllers, but it's not the same. It's not like you're changing the whole. For me, when I got a custom set of controllers, it felt like a new system. You know what I mean? Playing other game consoles with a new controller that I got that's like a custom controller doesn't feel like a new system to me.
I get that.
In the same way.
I get that.
That's
but
just
you're right.
There's a lot of customization.
I know that people would hear that and be like, there's an argument because you can absolutely.
Yeah.
I've seen it now that you can customize.
You can do whatever. You can play with any kind of controller.
Shit, you can customize fucking consoles. You can customize them and get all these limited editions and all these cool. I've seen so many cool fucking controllers from everywhere. But
you can put them in a box.
You can put them all in a box and ship them on eBay if you want. Amazon.
Yeah.
Come.
Yeah.
You can come right now.
You could sign me.
Go ahead and
sign me to a label.
Okay. We're talking about music now.
Yeah.
But what I will say is the customizable, the different Switch controllers that they have, the Mario one, all the different ones, are the best that I've seen.
Yeah,
I've seen a shit ton now, and I've seen all kinds of different stuff, and I still love the Switch ones the most.
Yeah,
they're just the best.
Yeah, and the other fuck. What I was thinking is that maybe what does it more for me too with the Switch is that it's so easy to do that shit. Because pretty much you get a new controller, you put it on it. You put it on it. Now and now it works.
Now it's that one.
Now it's that one. That's pretty much all it takes.
Yes, it is.
And that's awesome. So yeah, and I'm a sucker for a handheld game system. I just think that's awesome. And so the fact that it can be both a console and a handheld console is just awesome.
I have I got one. We got a bunch of defectives in the other day, and I got a Game Boy Color that I put in a drawer to save for me to buy.
Yeah,
because it's an old Game Boy Color. It's an old one, and it has stickers on it, right?
Oh yeah,
and they're from like the original like Pokemon Red and Blue when it came out. You can just tell because the art on the stickers are like of like sprites of Pokemon, right? Like there's sprites.
Oh yeah,
but not really the in-game sprites. So it was like before they had the anime or any of that art or anything for it. It was like all we knew were just the sprites themselves. Mm-hmm. So it's like, you know, that's how old those stickers are. And in order to like ship that out, we'd have to take those off.
Oh,
and I was like,
that would be really sad.
I can't do that. Because someone had to give up that Game Boy Color and was so sad they had to do it.
Yep.
They were
or that
so
person's
sad.
dead.
Or they're dead. And their parents were glad it's gone.
Yeah.
They'd play it every day and would never get a job. But anyway, it had those stickers on it, and you could tell they put it on probably when they were a kid.
Yeah.
And they've just been on there and haven't come off, and it's just I can't bring myself to
that's too cool.
So I have it set aside for me to buy, even though I really shouldn't.
Yeah.
But I just need to because I'm like because I'm gonna be the one who has to take it off, and it's gonna hurt. What'd you say? Row? Tim, today we talked about video games, and that's about it.
Yep. That's pretty much all we have time for.
Yeah, no.
Thank you.
I want more time for... Oh, wait, no.